Okay, I forgot to turn this on. Let me. Boom. Boom, there we go.
A
He-
warlock rogue.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, one and all, for those who watch this, or as it's more likely, watches the recording. Um, we are back with a actual one shot, not just the title of one shot that we call the Oventium campaign, which is like any traditional D&D one shot. It's been many sessions. Um, So we return to a quick and interesting session just for Thanksgiving, in which I have offered players to join in for a quick fight, have some good times, and maybe, if I am feeling up to it, a little bit of a hint or lore drop for what happened in the world news today. However, you're watching the recording, this will be like a year later probably, so sucks to be you. All right. We don't have any last time we left off. Instead, the story is quite simple. This group of adventurers, who will get to introduce themselves shortly, have been given a quest by the Helly Kingdom to find this creature, this wizard. They're not exactly sure what it is, other than the fact that it knows how to dispel magic of some sort, in some sort of way, rather. And that they are focusing on kidnapping young noblemen from the local lower houses. Well, the higher society of the Helly don't really give a damn. Those who are the parents of these kids were willing to offer a combined healthy bounty for whoever manages to kill this wizard, and as well as bring back not only proof of its death, but if possible, proof of the young nobleman's demise or fate. Uh, After about a few months of tracking this creature down, you have finally cornered him to a far off vineyard right on the edge of the Scrofe lands and the Helly lands in the southern Helly continent. You notice it's in an abandoned mansion in the middle of what was once a very prosperous vineyard. The mansion itself, as we take a second and the DM goes ahead and posts it, as you lot were able to find the blueprints from the local village of what this mansion once looked like. What it looks like now may be a bit rougher shape, but the general shape is still pretty close to what you're expecting. As you lot finally get here, you can tell that the wizard's here. You can feel the strong, palpable magic coming from within the mansion that is flowing out. And now, before we begin, let's take a second and let the party introduce themselves. As the dungeon master, I always enjoy picking the players to see who goes first. So we're gonna start with the bottom of the tier here in the naming convention of Wolf.
What up? My name is Sylvester Biggums. I am a small little kobold. I don't really have anything like notable that you can see on me. I wear like just a simple like plain robe. I have little gold rings around my irises, but you have to like look at my eyes for a super long time to even notice them. And other than that, yeah, just a little kobold with some plain ass robes.
Okay. All right. Grumpy.
Yep, I'm changing the name right now. Hold on. All right. All right. I am playing Brigand Smalls. He is a Air Genasi, fighter, barbarian. His standard, Air Genasi, blue skin, blue hair, very airy, as you could, you know, suspect. He's looks a bit grizzled. He's been doing this for a while. He's got a lot of scars, carrying a great sword, and not wearing armor, just clothes. But yeah, that's him.
Okay. All right. And Cameron, you're up. Assuming you're there.
Cameron? I'm here. I'm playing Percival. I am a plasmoid, which is a slime-like being. I'm about 6. I am roughly 5'6", and of a bluish gray color throughout my entire body. You can see inside a nucleus, and when he's in his current form, which you all have seen for months, he's just wearing more or less a leather harness with studded leather. But on the harness, it simply says Percival in basically indestructible leather.
Okay.
And yeah,
All right.
there's also a pistol on his side that he doesn't let anybody get near.
Okay. All right, and last, but probably going to be the leader who gets blamed for everything, Chaston.
I'll go with it. It's fine. I am playing the mighty Chester Thickums. I am a 2'10" little red-scaled kobold. Very importantly, he is wearing his studded leather. He has a necklace with like a glass knife done. It looks like it's supposed to be a holy symbol, but it's clearly not. It's crudely made. And he very importantly is wearing a dire goose as a hat and cloak combo.
Truly to blend in.
Why not? All right. Were the two kobolds intentional with each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any relation that I need to know of pre-session?
Distantly related. Third cousins twice removed, but we're also weirdly incestual.
Man, that sounds like the tagline to a Crusader Kings game any day of the week.
Welcome to the Middle Ages, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Well, this will be probably one of our last one-shots for the year. With one more planned to this. And I mean in true sense of a one-shot. But without further ado, let's get started. So, you lot who've been traveling for this for a couple months now together have come to the edge of the vineyard, a small stone wall that seems to kind of block off the vineyard fields themselves, but with a single dirt path going straight up towards the abandoned mansion. You can see that the mansion from this distance, as you see the central tower of the house, and a motorcycle wildly just drives by apparently. A light from some source coming from inside the mansion that seems to reflect out of the glass. It's about roughly late afternoon. The sun is starting to set. And the only thing that you lot know is that, at the very least, if you don't manage to get rid of this wizard here soon, supposedly at night he gets much more powerful, as well as that his ritual should go off before either tonight or the next night. You're not sure when or what the ritual will do. So, the mansion is about a half a mile up, which is about a 10-minute walk up to it. There don't seem to be any guards. The vineyard fields themselves seem to have been fallen to complete disarray, but have not overgrown. Rather, more it looks like as if the ground has had the nutrients sucked out of it, as many of the old vines that grew here have died. And you can tell at the mansion from this distance, the doors are slightly askew and opened. So what would you all like to do?
I will start by casting mage armor myself.
Okay.
I will too. Without using a spell slot.
I'm gonna follow suit in
because
doing something,
I'm
and
a special little guy.
Okay.
I'll follow suit in doing something, and I will bring up two cannons.
Okay.
One force ballista and one protector.
Okay. All right. As
Which
you
have
lot
spider-like legs that will walk with us.
as you lot begin to cast your spells and design up your items, now that you're sparkling and ready for battle, what would you lot like to do?
Better get to this, huh, fellas?
Yeah, I guess I can walk ahead.
Blurble.
Thank you, Cameron.
Who's?
Is this just is this just like a flat field or?
It just seems to be a dirt road leading all the way up. Well traveled, well maintained.
I guess we'll just walk it then. There's nothing to really do up until.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm following you.
We would like to note at this point, it's very important to note that Wolf doesn't normally sound like this. He's actually revealed himself to be a 90-year-old smoker that finally took the voice modification off. So remember that for the internet, for the future. All right. As you lot start walking up that pathway, the dirt itself is quite cold to the touch for those walking bare feet. As for some reason, most of my players walk barefoot. I don't know why. But as you lot are heading up, the road is with a slight watery texture to it on the sides. Heading up takes from a few minutes, and the constant sound of something heavy brushing up against the walls of the mansion as the mansion creaks every few seconds. The wind is almost completely dead. There is no sound that can be heard. A pin drop could be heard for miles right now. As you lot come to the entrance, it's a small staircase up and straight into what looks to be a little hallway with a nice torn red carpet. You can see 2 rooms to the side immediately from after entering the building, as well as the 2 stairways that go straight up. From this distance, you can't see much else. However, with the map drawn out, you have a pretty good understanding of the area. Who would like to go first, and what would you like to do?
I can lead and try to stealth ahead into the manor.
Before we break apart and start getting into a lineup, with us all around the protector, I'm gonna quickly give us all each a D8 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
So we will each get 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Too bad. Alright. So, Chester Thickums.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll stealth if you want to stealth ahead.
You got this, Chester.
Of course, that's a 32.
Jesus. Alright. Oh.
Come on, manages.
Yeah. As you immediately disappear from the rest of the party, as you kind of enter in, looking around, and just to clarify, does anybody else want to roll stealth to go with him, or are you all just gonna stand at the entrance?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'll wait as well.
I too will wait.
All right. So as you start creaking around and sneaking around, as you will, Chester, what are you looking for?
Any movement from any other creature that happens to be here, because I have kind of doubts it's just a wizard.
Okay.
Any signs of where the wizard could be.
Okay.
Those kind of two.
As you look around, you see open doors to the different rooms. To the bottom right, you see one of a lounging room that seems completely empty, with nothing but a fireplace and a couple of torn up chairs. To the upper right, you see another simple room that seems to have some statues of some creatures you've never seen. And to the left, you see a dining room that you notice light seems to be kind of coming out of. As you look, you see on the table, a long dining hall table, a full setup of food, drinks, and other such things. And you see sitting there 4 turkeys, just sitting in the chairs, not moving, not making any noise, and just staring at the food.
I'll say they're living turkeys, right? They're not like...
They seem to be. They do seem to breathe and seem to just kind of stare ahead, though.
Okay. I'll stealth back to the group.
Okay.
I'll kind of get out, I'll unstealth, and be like, there's turkeys sitting at the table?
Like, to eat?
Like yeah. They're kind of just staring at the food.
Oh, there's turkeys in the chairs.
Uh-huh.
What?
They're sitting at a dining room table.
We didn't get any hints of this.
Percival's gonna gesture towards the protector and make an explosion motion with his hands, being like, "You want me to explode my thing in there, then?"
I mean, if you
You're
want
disgusting.
Looks down at the other kobold, shrugs.
Your gestures are strange. I will never get over them.
The assumption I'll make is that the wizard's upstairs. I don't know if we want to ignore the turkeys or.
I'm
I mean, I might be able to speak to them. I have speak with animals.
Okay, if you want to attempt, I can lead you there.
All right.
Should we?
All of us, or you want me to just go?
We should stay together. If you're gonna walk in anyway and be very obvious about it, we may as well just walk together.
Okay.
But after pointing out what room it is, I'm going to re-stealth once I know he knows where we're going.
Percy's gonna stay sort of towards the back with his gun at the ready, just in case.
All right, and as you each, and I assume Sylvester is also following the party.
Yes.
All right. With that roll.
Wait, no. I'm following diligently. Please continue.
Okay. All right. A little concerned what you're planning here, because it feels like you're specifying for a reason. Now I'm worried.
He's gonna stab somebody in the back. I'm already expecting it.
I need the entire party to make a wisdom saving throw as you enter the mansion.
Okay. That's not very good. You know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Should I?
I'm gonna pop a lucky on that. Wait, does 16 pass?
I will not tell you if it does or doesn't. I'm not even telling you why.
24.
I can use one.
Okay,
I'll use an indomitable for this.
That was not any better. Okay.
That's a 12 now. There we go.
No.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I? No, I should never mind.
As you lot...
I will
Yes, Percival?
pop a flash of genius on myself since I can. To make my 16 into a 21.
Okay. As you lot enter the manse, again, with the same description, you see these 3 doors that are open, and then the two stairways that seem to go up all the way to the top of the mansion, which from here you can tell is roughly 3 floors. As you guys turn around the corner, you all see the turkeys just kind of sitting there, unmoving, staring at the meals.
I will walk up to them and do speak with animals. Hello there.
One sec, real quick.
I would like to stay as stealthy as possible.
I'm staying
Oh, what
out
the
of
fuck?
the room unless I can look in. While I look in.
Okay.
Wait, stay back.
Sylvester yells as Brigand starts to walk into the room.
Is something wrong, Sylvester?
Everyone, stay where you are. These are not turkeys. These are 4 young heli. They're gagged, and they have runes on them.
Oh, okay.
They
What
may
did
be
the runes say?
rigged to blow.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm
you, look at me. I'm gonna look at the nearest one. Are they conscious?
They seem to be staring straight ahead, sweating
Okay.
and shaking, but not looking around.
Can you
Can
blink?
They are fully bound and gagged. From what you can tell, they are not moving in the slightest, or even acknowledging
Sylvester.
you. And-
Sylvester, I could. Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna give Percival a chance to say what he was gonna say.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I roll Arcana to see if I can see the rune?
Nope. You can't see. None of you see this. Only it
Yeah.
seems that Sylvester's seeing this.
Sylvester, do you think if I cast message, it might activate runes, or?
I think anything other than dispelling the magic on them would be unwise.
Hearing that, Percival looks down at him and uses his slime to show the rune for dispel magic and gestures
Hey,
as he should.
you be very, very sure that it'll work if you try it.
Percival, unable to see the runes, decides not to.
Okay.
So should we just leave these here and just continue?
Percival nods.
Probably.
Well, we found the kids. Maybe if we go kill the wizard, the runes will be easier to deal with.
Okay. So what would the party like to do now?
I guess I'll keep stealthing around to look for the wizard.
Okay. As you...
Percival will gesture to the stairs, wondering.
Okay.
Just checked up there.
No, I know. It's obvious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're... Give me a second. I'm writing something down, checking... Because I'm looking up something real quick.
Good catch, Sylvester.
What's up?
Good catch.
What'd you say? Oh, yeah.
Percival gives a slime thumbs up to Sylvester.
Oh, interesting. Stop. Again. What do you mean by that? Like, how is it sticking out?
To best describe it, from where the you could tell that when you came up to the manse itself, there was a sort of tower coming out of the second floor, if you will, pushing out slightly, where you saw the window that had light coming from it. There is a rail, as you can kind of tell from the design around the stairs, to keep you from falling falling. And there seems to be something poking out from the right side of the rails.
Okay. What direction is it pointed?
It just seems to be pointing to the left.
Gotcha. Boys, there's something lying on the floor up there. It could be dead, or it could be waiting for us. All right, now go.
Here, one sec. Let me turn my light real quick. There we go. Okay. Oops. All right. As Malice. Wow. Sylvester explains this.
Malice is definitely a relative of these two.
Let's hope not.
Just even further removed.
All right. As Sylvester explains this to you,
Malice.
Huh?
Juggums.
God damn it. What would you like to do now?
If it's potentially waiting, do we want the barbarian to lead? Or do we want me to try and stealth to see what it is?
We should have the barbarian lead if it's something that's going to just initiate combat, and I can have my protector go with him.
Alright, then I'll walk right in that case. As close as possible.
I'll
Okay.
lead.
Alright,
I will
Bergen.
lead.
Alright, followed by Chester, and then is it going to be Sylvester and Percival? Well, Percival, or is it going to be Percival then Sylvester?
In between us and them, I'm going to have the force cannon,
Okay.
the force ballista, and then I think I think Sylvester and Percival can step up. That way we have a decent meat shield.
Okay.
Wonder shields.
Alright, so if I'm understanding this right, it's Brigand, then Chester, then Percival's cannon, then Percival, then Sylvester, is that correct?
Yes, with the protector being right behind
Okay.
the
Gotcha.
barbarian.
Gotcha. Okay. Your protector will go on your turn, so
both of them do because they're both cannons for me.
Mm. All right. So as you start heading up, Brigand, climbing up the stairs, they seem to creak with every stair, making an alarmingly loud noise. As the DM tries to reload his stream real quick to make sure it's still working for a second, and YouTube, hold up. Okay, there we go. It still says I'm streaming, so I think we're good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So as you start climbing up the stairs, the creaking sound seems to echo throughout the entire building. It's still dead silent in the building, except for you lot walking. As you get to the top of the stairs, Brigand, you see that there is no Talon there. The building has four-room doorways that you can see immediately that seem to lead off into 4 separate rooms to your right or left, or a single room if you decide to follow all the way around the staircase. Otherwise, you don't see a Talon, you don't see anything of what Sylvester was describing. Sylvester, you see a very widely opened room on the opposite from the stairs that has what looks to be a old-looking humanoid or human in a cloak with a brownish beard, a bright red nose, and seems to be just kind of sitting there talking to 2 creatures that you can't really make out from the distance due to the light having been snuffed out in that room.
Sylvester, I'm not really seeing anything.
Hey,
What's wrong?
do they? Shh. Do they? Like notice us?
They
Do
don't
look
seem
over
to be
and
noticing you.
Why are you shushing me so fast?
Okay,
What's going on?
so I have let me see, what's it called? I have a thing called Witch Sight, which lets me see the true form of a shape changer or a creature concealed by illusion or transmutation magic.
Is this passive,
do I see that?
or is this casted?
This is passive.
You do see the 2 short creatures that they're talking to. From this distance, you can't make out, but they do seem to be in their true form. The wizard is, as you realize it, a multi-headed turkey with different color, forgetting the word for the thing on their neck.
Gobbler?
Yeah, thank you. Each one having a different color per the different heads. You count in total 5 different heads on this creature, and it is massive.
Fuck.
It is larger than the building, and it looks like it has something cast on itself just to help it float.
Boys. I start backing up. Percival,
What's wrong?
cast Dispel Magic. There's an illusion. Cast Dispel Magic. Cast it. Cast it.
I cast Dispel Magic.
As you watch Sylvester, Percival's magic doesn't go off.
What the fuck?
Percival, as you go to cast Dispel Magic, suddenly you are transported to back to the GIF workshop of the House of Carviel, and it being on fire as your friends and those you cared about are slaughtered right in front of you. And as you try to reach out to do anything, nothing seems to happen. You also take 24 points of psychic damage.
Oh, great. I really wish I would have kept the mind shielding ring.
You're about to. By the way, that 24 points of damage applies to everyone but Sylvester.
Luckily, I only take 14 because of the 10 temp HP.
There you go.
Okay, so what did I just see?
You saw what you saw. You saw that Percival, as he went to go cast, the spell didn't go off, and he just kind of seems to be standing there. As you also look around, as Brigand and Chester seem to be very confused, not understanding what's going on. However, Percival is not moving. He's just standing there.
What
Quivering.
the fuck, dude? Okay, why'd you have to use the word quivering?
Fine, jelloing. How's that?
Now there's a D&D dish for you. Plasmoid fucking jello. I'm gonna make that this weekend. Wolf, I've got a meal that'll cure your sickness or kill you. It's a 50-50.
Well, I'm down for either at this point. Okay, I mean, fuck it. I'll try to cast Dispel Magic.
As you do, Chester and Brigand, you suddenly find yourselves seeing those you care for, those you care about deeply, just being killed in front of you. I need you, all three of you, to make another Wisdom saving throw real quick.
Jokes on you, Chester cares for no one. Funny.
All your money is being stolen, Chester.
He doesn't care about money either.
11.
Fail.
Your knife is being
Fail.
snapped in front of you.
And Parsival?
I'm gonna use my, once again, to boost that to a 25. Flash of Genius.
Alright. You will no longer take this damage. Give me a moment. That is another. And it rolls, and we get 18 psychic damage to Brigand and Chester. Percival, as you snap out of it, Sylvester, you see as your Dispel Magic hits Percival, and immediately you watch as this cloud of pinkish smoke seems to kind of explode out of him. And Percival, you suddenly see this creature just kind of sitting there, talking, if you will, looking at these two other smaller creatures in the other room. And as soon as you break the spell, it turns, and you will all now roll initiative with Chester and Brigand automatically getting ones due to the fact that they don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm glad I have advantage on this.
No, that's great. Oh, that was Sylvester. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, Percival, you saved the party. Hopefully, as you are the first up, as you see this giant turkey-like creature with these 5 different heads, each with different color gobblers, as you called it, and each of them looking angrily at you now. The creature starts to stand up. You get the first move on the initiative. What would you like to do?
Is there any doors in the way?
No. The wall seems to have been broken down for the most part, and you can clearly see this creature.
All right, perfect. I'm going to have the protector get in front of the two. That way, there's more blockage there.
Okay.
And since they'll be within, I'll just leave that there.
Okay.
And do I want to fire my gun? Do I want to shoot this bitch? I'll take a pot shot at it with a magical bullet.
Okay. Let's see what you've got.
That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And let's see what damage we do today, guys. The bonus damage of today is, for this shot, is 3, which means I get force.
Nothing like a bullet that's based on wind damage. Alright.
2d6 piercing, so plus the 2d8 plus 6 piercing, so 21 magical piercing with a d10 of force damage. That's 2 more damage, so 23 damage for my shot.
Okay. As you get your first shot off, you look as the creature just all 5 of the heads turn and look at you. And in turn are semi-staring at Brigand, Chester, and Sylvester. There's a lot of eyes on you lot now.
We still can't see them, right?
No.
Very cool.
Let's see, I'm not going to use my movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get the Force Ballista out front and have as well.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus. Can do with this? You know what? Bonus action, I will cast onto Brigand
Okay.
Sanctuary. So anything that tries to attack him has to pass a Wisdom saving throw first.
Okay.
On a failure, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. It works against single target spells and attacks.
All right. Good. Okay, I'll keep note of that. Well, actually, Brigand, keep note of that. Okay. All right.
And how does it broken?
And then that's my bonus action. I still have my action. Another pot shot today.
How is what broken, Brigand?
Sanctuary, because there's like if you'd attack
If you attack an enemy, it'll break.
Okay.
Sanctuary. Oh yeah, it will break if you attack a creature.
Okay.
For right now, it's just trying to get you so you can make your save.
All right.
That's a nat 20.
Roll to confirm.
I swear to God, if my luck. That's a 13. Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll double the damage,
Crit roll.
or double the dice, your choice.
Yeah, that's 17
Okay.
plus the. I gotta roll the d6 to see what element I'm getting. More force, so 2d10 force. And that's a 6, so that's another 23 damage.
All right. As you take another shot at the giant turkey, you watch as a hole pops into it, and it starts to speak out a strange command in Sylvan as the creature begins to slightly sing. And you watch as the two creatures to its side begin to kind of stand up. They also look to be very unique. Let me pull up the design here better to kind of explain it. If it will load, maybe. Yeah, so as you see these two kind of foul-looking like creatures, bird-like looking creatures that seem to have their feathers that almost patterned like a rib cage with a mix of white and black. Their eyes seem to give a slight glowish to them, and they are a bit smaller, only standing at about 3 feet tall. You'd guess each about 30 to 35 pound. They also are in the shape of turkeys. As though the large creature seems to make its attack first. It is going to use another spell. Give me a minute. I need an intelligence save from Percival.
Okay. I will also, I guess, pop onto Flash of Genius onto that to make it a 25, just to protect myself.
25 just saves. So you take half damage. 1 sec. And you are not restrained. You are also automatically now immune for the next 24 hours to charm.
25 damage?
No. It is going to be 5d10 and then halved. Wait a second. So 32 halved.
16.
There you go. So yeah, as you feel your mind start to kind of almost as if a migraine is coming on, this creature seems to just stare at you with intent as it casts this. And it is immediately afterwards, as it's not going to move, it is going to start gobbling out, or as they call, or warbling out, rather. I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw. For those who are charmed, you are at disadvantage.
26.
That's a succeed.
It's a 3.
A fail. That's a fail. And that's a success for Sylvester. The two people, Chester and Brigand, you are also now frightened on top of it, of this creature.
You're gonna try to run.
And that is...
Well, I can't see it.
That is true.
So...
You can't see it currently. That is true.
It's currently doing.
Yes. Alright. That is the end of its turn. The next creature up is going to immediately start charging as one of the dire turkeys, seeing you lot, is going to jump through the room and onto the stairs and get right in the front of Percival first, as he's the one who took the first shot, and the creature is going to start beaking you. That is a 21 to hit, Percival.
Well, I don't want to get hit.
Uh-huh.
So, shield spell. Reaction.
Okay.
My AC is now 21.
Alright, so that is a fail. And it's going to make us try and follow that up with a natural 20 for a 26.
Oh.
Oh, that was a dirty 20. God damn. Alright, it does not, but it'll double up the dice, so I'll just roll it twice. That is 12, 8 plus 24. That is 36 points of slashing damage, non-magical. As the creature slashes the plasmoid, leaving this strange, searing cut that slightly burns with this green-looking flame. And that is the end of its turn. The other dire turkey is going to also charge at Percival, who shot first.
Shot first.
And this one is actually going to try... Are you medium, or are you large?
I am medium.
Alright, I need you to make a athletics check.
Good, I make those at advantage with my +0. That is a 4.
Oh. You watch, Sylvester, as this turkey kind of starts to increase its size slightly, and then opening its beak, swallows Percival whole into its mouth and closes. You will take 24 points of acid damage.
Half that.
So 12 points of acid damage. And every turn that you're in the turkey's mouth, you will continue to take that acid damage. I
won't be here for long.
That's fair. And that is the end of its turn, as it can't do anything once it put you in its mouth. So Sylvester, you're up. What would you like to do? You're on mute, Sylvester. Wolf, you're on mute. There you go.
Yes, I noticed it took me a second to switch over. All right. Well, the turkey who doesn't have Percival in his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Because I'm level 17, I shoot 4 of them.
Oh, shit.
So that's 28 to hit.
Yep.
19 to hit.
Yep. Oh, no.
21 to hit.
Yeah,
Eldritch Machine
I'm getting
Gun, anybody?
Vidoral vibes again now.
Are you?
Yeah.
20 hit.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Now, I'm not moving, so I'm going to use my second action to do it again.
Oh, no.
Shotgun, anybody?
Sorry, my thing slowed down on me a little bit.
Yeah, no, D&D Beyond's got a little buggy. You're good.
Rolling too many dice.
33 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
24 to hit.
That hits.
That
hits.
That was almost not 20.
Oh, God.
And an 18 to hit.
Yeah, everyone's hit.
All right. Now, because I have the illusionist bracers and I use my action to cast a cantrip, I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again. So 4 more.
Oh, no.
So 19 to hit.
Yeah. You don't have to keep
to
rolling. Unless you roll a natural 1, you can't miss.
Okay. Well,
Roll for the crits or the
Yeah, roll for
ones.
the crits or the ones. That's really it.
okay, so this is going to be
12 hits.
12d10 plus 60.
Oh, no. Alright, well, I'll just do the 60 now. Alright. Oh, God, the dice. No.
74 plus 60.
Well, as no one can see this, because you two are charmed and one's in the mouth in the stomach of the turkey. It's brutal damage as a machine gun of Eldritch Blast just starts shooting out of the hands of Sylvester. In this golden light, completely igniting onto the dire turkey, causing its feathers to go flying left and right. The creature's still standing, but he looks a little startled and confused. All right.
That's my turn.
Thank God.
That's a chill 134 points of damage.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a bit.
Okay, next up is Brigand. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Hey,
You
is this
can
single
do
target
it.
effect though?
Huh?
Is this like just on my turn? Like,
Yep, that's it. That's all you can.
Okay.
You
Hey,
can't succeed without help. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
well, as I just witnessed him machine gun something, I'm going to attack that thing.
You can't.
Why?
You can't see right now.
I can't see.
You are currently, all you're seeing currently is all of those you care about around you being cut down over and over again. You are seeing your worst fears come to life in front of you until you manage to succeed on that, which also means you're taking damage every time you fail.
Now, if I rage, does this go away?
If you can figure out how to rage, yes.
I'm raging. Bonus action.
You're still going to take the damage for the initial
fine.
failed roll, so... but yes, that's fine. I'll allow it. Give me 1 sec.
Well, seeing people die in front of me makes me kind of angry, so...
You take 19 points of psychic damage. As you
The
snap
one
out
damage
of
I'm not
this.
resistant to. Sad.
You're going to really hate this boss.
Yeah, that's alright.
Alright, as you rage, that is the end of your turn, because you did technically fail to save. So...
That what? What do you mean?
Because you failed to save, technically your turn would end. I'm giving you the fact that you're using your bonus action to rage to let you get out of it as a thing afterwards.
Okay.
Because technically it would take up the round either way. So, all right.
But now, can I see them now, or
Yes,
are they still invisible
you
to me?
can now. However, you are still. Does rage
Frightened
make
of
you
one of
immune
them.
to frighten?
I don't know. Does
Yes, rage makes you
Only
get rid of
no,
frighten.
only
Doesn't
if you're a berserker.
I'm not,
Oh.
so...
Okay, so you are still frightened, so you can't actually move any closer to
Of
the
which
giant
one?
chicken with
Just
the
the giant
5
one?
heads. Yes.
Okay.
Giant
The
chicken
other
turkey.
two, the one that's currently swallowing Percival and the one that is now glowing gold, fully within your range next round. All right.
I can see you
this
again.
won't be-
Chester Thickums.
Yeah. Time
Time
for me
for
to
your
go.
wisdom saving throw.
Adventure.
You can succeed, at least.
24.
You succeed.
Hey!
You break the
Hooray!
illusion and gain your turn. Alright. As you break the illusion finally, you just now see this giant turkey, or these giant 2 turkeys standing in front of you. One glowing gold, missing a lot of feathers and looking kind of startled, while the other seems to be like fighting with something in its mouth as it seems to be chewing. And then in the room in front of you, you can, about 20 feet away from the group, you see this 5-headed turkey that looks massive with
Man,
different
y'all-
color gobblers. Yes. All right. What would you like to do, Chester?
Oh boy,
What-
here I go stabbing again.
I'll say, what size is each creature? I know.
They are all considered. The 2 dire turkeys are large. The 5-headed turkey is considered huge.
Okay. I think I'm gonna need. Let me check this. 8. Yeah, I need a. I'm gonna have to make an attack roll, and if I succeed, I'll need a dex save from the one that's trying to eat. First of all.
All right.
All right. Shot with this dagger. It's 23 to hit.
That hits. All right. Let me. And it needs a dex save. You said.
It needs a dex save.
All right. That is a 19.
That is a fail.
All right.
It is restrained.
Okay.
As I throw the shadow dagger into its shadow.
All right, you watch as it now is pinned and not seeming to move. However, you watch as its attention still seems to be drawn by what's in its stomach and mouth, as something seems to be bouncing around.
I more just wanted the one that wasn't injured to not move because the other one's too big for me to restrain.
That's fair. All right. As it's restrained, what would you like to do?
The
Yeah,
other
not
two.
moved.
How far are the dagger from me?
The one that is injured is within 5 feet. The like I said, 5-headed one is 20 feet in front of you.
I will swing for the injured one with my +1 dagger.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's see what you got.
That's
That
20.
hits.
That's a 20. Yep.
Yeah.
So I do not need advantage to get my sneak attack. I get it regardless.
Okay.
So that's 10 from the dagger, and for sneak attack, that is 31.
All right, as you stab into the turkey, as Sylvester did the majority of the work imploding the poor thing, not seeing this, but only see it glowing with a gold radiance in the slightly darkened hallway, you slash into its neck and blood goes squirting everywhere as the dire turkey drops to the ground.
And then with me being very short and Grumpy's character not, I'd like to use my motion to stealth behind him.
Okay. Oh, go ahead and roll stealth.
33.
Okay. I will also let you know that you now notice they still can both see you. They both have true sight. You are behind half cover though, because you're behind Brigand. So
I'm behind a very large man and I'm only 2 feet tall.
Well,
Very.
I'll
Yeah,
give you
and
half
there's
cover.
there's two cannons right in front of you too.
All right. As the round ends and we start up at the top, you hear a screech from down below. Okay.
Well,
1 second. Let me just make note of that. And you watch as the 5-headed turkey suddenly starts to glow a straight reddish color. Give me a second. All right. And
Can I
yes.
roll Arcana to get any sense of what just happened?
Sure. I'll let you roll before Percival gets his turn. Why not?
17.
You're not 100% sure on the school of magic, or what the overall effect, or what the whole effect might be. But it just sucked the life force of something downstairs.
Ah, cool. Cool.
All right, Percival, you are up. You are inside this dire turkey's mouth. You will take acid damage if you're in here for the round. What would you like to do? Are you going to try and break the grapple, or you have a different plan? Percival, are you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm not built for strength. I am built for casting magic. I'm gonna put a wall of force bubble around myself to protect myself from the acid.
Hold up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
What the fuck?
He's not wrong. You can technically.
It
It does state it has to be at a horizontal or vertical angle of the barrier.
or it can be free floating. You can also form it into a hemispherical dome or a
Fuck,
sphere.
he's right. You can. I just saw that.
No.
Yo!
And I'm gonna make this wall of force grow after it's around me,
Okay.
splitting this thing from the inside out.
Give me a second. You know, that's not usually something the DM has to plan for.
Yeah.
Nothing physical can pass through this,
No, I know
and
that.
it can't be damaged. I am in a hamster ball.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I
wanted me to
will-
start playing smarter and being more creative.
No, that's fair. I will say you will not be able to expand it, because of the fact that how Wall of Force works, it is only so much. So to expand it, you would need to, in a sense, thin the wall to almost to a point where you wouldn't have a wall anymore.
Well, then that's fine. I'm safe in here for the moment then.
Yes, yeah.
While I think
You
of something
do
else.
not have to make or you don't have to deal with the acid now. As you
That
now,
also means I can still command my turrets.
yes, they do go on your turn.
Yeah, so the force pulse is gonna turn and it is going to blast the one that's got me in its mouth.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
That is a spell attack, so I'm just gonna go grab a spell. Ray of Frost will work. That is a 22 to hit it.
That hits.
And That is 3d8 of force damage, and it's going to be pushed 5 feet towards the stairs.
Okay.
Because fuck it.
16. All right. It's going to make a... How much distance does it push? 10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet, okay. The first shot you see as it gets right up against the edge, and you watch as the railing that it hits kind of falls to the bottom and hits the ground. The dire turkey looks really scared suddenly of falling.
The force ballista is going to fire again.
Okay.
I only used one action. I'll use an action to command it, and then I'll use a bonus action to use the protector to give the other 2 health.
Okay.
So, spells again. That's a 13. That's not hitting.
That does not hit as the
However,
shot goes
I will,
wide.
before I hear the result from you, lucky to roll that again.
Okay.
26, that is.
Yeah, that hits.
Better.
And another 5 feet with another 11 force damage onto it.
Okay. You all watch as the dire turkey goes over the edge and a strange blackened light suddenly appears, sucking in a bunch of air as the dire turkey falls through it and disappears. Percival's cannons deactivate.
Oh?
Percival, you wake up in the domain of Moors in the body of a dead dire turkey.
I'm still inside my bubble.
You are. You don't know where in the domain of Moors you are, but you landed somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So that's, I assume, the end of your turn. You've since you can't activate any more in your cannons or anything. Also, without him there, the cannon and the defender cannot do anything.
They would both vanish since I'm no longer
Yep.
on the same plane.
Yep.
I did not mean to cause that, guys. I was trying to get out of there. I'm sorry.
You got out of there. All right. That is the end of Percival's turn. The giant 5-headed turkey begins to kind of unleash this very deep, throaty laugh at you lot, and as it does so, it immediately casts.
Is Sanctuary still up, by the way?
No, the spell's it does not keep going.
It is not a concentration spell.
You are not there to. Well, how long is
It
Sanctuary?
before it was
sits on
gone.
him for 1 minute, so he
That's
has.
fair. Okay, yeah, no.
Self-sustaining spell for a minute. You got a couple more turns.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Charge up.
The
I'll
okay.
counter spell whatever spell this turkey's casting.
Okay. What level are you counterspelling?
5th.
Okay. Yeah, the spell immediately cancels out as you watch the turkey's eyes kind of stop glowing for a moment, and it looks very confused as it looks over at the the tiny kobold and just stares at it for a moment. And with that, it's going to go ahead and try to cast a second as it's not moving.
You said it has true sight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's staring at you. And I need a wisdom saving throw once again from the entire party.
Hey.
Except Percival.
Yeah, Percival doesn't need to worry about it.
Hey, it's a 16 this
That's
time.
a fail. That's a
Damn it.
fail. That's
a nat 20.
That's a success.
Yeah.
All right, the rest of you, minus Percival and Sylvester, see a large black dragon suddenly appear in front of you, angrily snarling. This adult dragon staring at Sylvester, and being as mad as it was, it immediately starts to breathe acid. I need an intelligence saving throw from Brigand and Chester. Sylvester's unaffected.
Intelligence?
Yes.
12.
Fail?
And a lucky.
Ow. Oh, you're gonna lucky Brigand? Alright.
No,
Chester?
that's
Chester, you still fail.
Mhm.
No worries.
I couldn't save.
You couldn't. This is gonna hurt too. I hope you're immune to acid damage, boys, because that's 7d6.
I have no resistances or immunities at all.
Okay, well, that is 29 points of acid damage to Chester
Yay,
and Brigand.
it's halved.
Halved is
14.
14, yeah. It's like, wait.
Yeah.
14 or is it 13? Wait, hold on. I can't do math.
I
well
guess.
tonight.
I guess.
And
I gotta think about what Percival's gonna do.
as it ends its turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions. And I need a dex saving throw from all of you now.
All right. Is this an effect I can see?
Yes.
Well, I get to do that at advantage.
Congratulations. You succeeded on the first one. You don't need to roll
22.
twice. Or no, that was Chester really succeeded. You succeeded.
I'm a rogue. I'm good at this. Nothing else.
I'm gonna, I'll roll for Sylvester real quick while he's on the call with his insurance agent. Real quick, let me get his dex up, because it'll take 2 seconds. And it's a dex saving throw. That's a success, so he's good. So you all will only take half damage to this.
I take none. Yeah.
Order.
This acidic, chunky sauce comes spewing out of the turkey's mouth, called the acidic cranberry sauce spread.
I do a kickflip off of Brigand because of evasion to take no damage.
You sound like a fucking video game character. Alright, that is a 27.
I jump on his head and use him to get higher to dodge the breath.
Is that the full damage?
Yeah, that is full damage. Halved
Okay,
is
this is 14. 14.
Is it 14 again? 14?
I
14 is
think-
28, so it'd be 13.
13, sorry, yeah. So that's halved again, so I only take 6.
Alright, Sylvester, I'm removing 13 HP from yours just while you're on the call. If you can still hear me. If you can't, I'll get back.
I'm here. What do I need
No,
to
I said Sylvester. Percival's perfectly fine. If you want to send me what Percival's going to do in the Domain of Moors, you're welcome to. You got a time now. Unless you think of a way to get back by next round.
No, I don't have any way to get back unless I can fucking feather fall my way back up.
It's not, unfortunately, how it works.
That would be magical. Just shoot to the floor.
Well, that turkey is dead, so I don't gotta roll for him in combat anymore, because he is...
I should have
both
just
dead.
shattered inside the turkey.
Yeah, you should have.
Well, you left the big guy.
Alright. Let me,
Hey, I snapped his neck for you guys. It's fine.
Sylvester, are you still on the phone with your, agent? I'm gonna assume yes. So I'll have him hold his action for a second. And I'll just let Brigand Smalls go first.
Alright, so I'm frightened of this big boy, right?
Yes.
Do I get a save for it on the storm turn, or is it the end of
It's just
turn?
till 1 minute.
There is no save after
No,
this?
it's just a straight up frightened for 1 minute.
Now, if I close my eyes, can I start walking towards it?
I mean,
No.
Why?
I was like, you have to see-
Because of the fact that you're still gonna have the sense that it's there. So either way, you're still gonna know it's. You can't actively move towards the creature. That's the thing. As long as you're within sight. Now, if someone put up a wall of force in front of you and it made it so it was cloudy, yeah, then you could move. But that's unfortunate that can't happen now.
And I can't move to the dragon either. Then can I?
Sorry.
The dragon.
Oh,
The black
the
dragon.
illusionary dragon that is within 5 feet of you. You can swing at it. You just can't move towards it.
You're in 5 feet.
Yes, you are within 5 feet.
I don't know it's a illusory dragon though, do I?
Nope, you do not.
All right. Let's attack this thing. And I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to do if this. I don't know if illusionary dragons take damage. Pretty sure they don't, do they?
No.
Yeah.
You're just gonna swing and nothing's gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
Yep. First swing, say 24 to hit the
That
illusionary
hits.
dragon. All right. That'll be 18 slashing damage, and we roll a d20. 14 more damage to the illusionary dragon.
All right. The illusionary dragon, as you slash at, seems unfazed.
Do I get the sense it's not a real dragon now?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh no!
It's real.
It's
It's
so
Check.
real.
You know what? Lucky. I'm using lucky.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So much
It did
better.
not become real thanks to you using lucky. Congratulations. But yeah, as you swing at it, it seems to, the fact that you managed not to do any damage shit makes sense. It's an adult dragon. I mean, all you've heard about is adult dragons are fucking tough. All
I hit it
right.
pretty hard there, but
Mhm.
All right. I'll swing at it again.
All right.
Take this. 16, 30 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna roll damage because that's pointless.
Good. All right.
Do I get another check?
Yeah, I'll let you make a check. Why not? Let's see. Make another intelligence check.
That's an 18 that time.
You still fail. You can't succeed. I want to let you know
Oh,
because the
shit.
save DC is 22.
Fuck. Will the save lower as I hit this more and more?
No.
Aw.
All right.
Aw.
As you can't do anything else.
I'm-
Yes. What's up, Brigand? Okay.
This is still one action I'm doing.
Yeah.
I have 2 more attacks.
Gonna keep swinging.
22 to hit. I'm gonna try and quick confirm this thing.
All right. Go ahead. Yeah. You're fine.
Wow, that's a shit roll.
That's almost a nat 1.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that action. Bonus action, I'm gonna second wind myself.
Okay.
D10 plus 16.
I'm happy Brigand Smalls is taking on the same role as
Eight.
Grong in the party.
18 HP back.
Nice. All right.
So I can't move towards it. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm raging, so I can't cast spells.
Correct.
Can I throw a hand axe at it?
No.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm. I mean, you can. You'll be at disadvantage.
Alright.
If you can take attacks on the creature you're frightened by. You're just at disadvantage if you want.
That'll be is Master Swordsman only like melee or is it?
Yes,
It's strength based, so
but it is
advantage on
melee
strength
based.
based. Strength based.
I know, and I'm telling you, it's melee based. This is a very old feat.
Okay. Then I won't. I'll just fucking sit here.
All right, no worries. Sylvester, as Brigand took your role in the combat for a second while you were away, you are up. What would you like to do? I'll give you a second. I imagine you're on mute on your end. Okay. Wait, are you still on the... I assume he's still on the call then. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna assume so, and so we'll just let Chester go up first then. Chester, go ahead.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can I, since I'm going to use both my actions for 2 separate intelligence saves to... Oh.
Hello?
Yo, there you go.
Hey.
Alright.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. I just let the boys go ahead of you, and Chester was gonna take his turn unless he wants to kind of hold off and let Sylvester go.
Wolf can go ahead.
Alright,
You got
Sylvester, go ahead.
Did I take any damage while I was...
I added the 13 damage you took from the acid breath of the dragon.
Okay, I'll refresh.
You succeeded the save with only a +1. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've come to a decision. This slime is going to take over hell.
Okay. Alright, Sylvester, what would you like to do?
Oh, no. Okay, I mean, there's a couple options here. I'm thinking... I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance for my action.
Okay.
That is a 30-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
So I'm going to have it. If I had it centered on him, are we within 30 feet of him?
Yes, you're within 20 feet of him.
You'd have
Gotcha.
to be within
Actually,
15
no,
feet of him for that.
I wouldn't want it centered anyways. Now that I think about it, I want it so he's like just barely in it, like his tail feathers in it.
Okay. I mean, you could do it on the other side of the wall to the best of your ability, so that way your teammates don't get splashed with it.
Yeah. Other side sounds good.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a wall keeping this guy in.
He is in the room. There are two doorways going into the room, but there's a big opening, like a break of the wall, from the opposite of the stairwell that you can see into the room. As the mansion's in really bad shape. He just doesn't seem to be coming out.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, I'll cast Sickening Radiance. So when it starts its turn, just remind me it'll need to make a con save.
Okay.
I'll use my second action to send off some Eldritch Blasts, and then my bonus action to do the same.
God damn it.
So that's going to be 8.
Oh no. Fucking shotgun effect. Did y'all just hope that Wolf would join the campaign so you could sit here and watch this?
No,
You know,
honestly, I didn't think I'd end up in hell.
That's
I
fair.
wish I
built
would be able to
the-
hit it, but I can't get near it.
Yeah,
So.
I built
we
a
had-
good
we-
rogue. It just kind of didn't.
We
get very
also,
simple.
Chest and I also had a separate plan of pinning its shadow down and the dimensional shackling it.
Well, if it wasn't decisive.
If it wasn't,
That's fair.
yeah,
That's
if
fair.
it was a wizard, that was our plan, was to just fuck it over by keeping it in place.
Okay.
So no nat ones.
That works. Those all still hit, so you're good.
Alright.
Crit fishing builds.
Basically, yeah, he doesn't have to. I mean, the AC isn't very high on a creature like this, unfortunately, when it's a wizard based. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Alright, so 41 plus 40. So 81 points of force.
Ouch! The giant turkey seems to squeal from the pain as you shoot off and blasting into its form. It seems to regenerate the wounds, but it does not look like it's doing too hot, as it looks a lot more winded and exhausted now.
Frightening effect, concentration?
Actually, that's a good question.
As it is, I don't think I can make the save.
But I can.
It is concentration.
Oh. Yeah, those are a lot of 8 separate concentration checks there.
Yep. It just needs one nat 1.
You're not wrong. I'm just trying to find if it has any modifiers here.
Oh no, it nat 1.
Let me get near you, please.
Confirms itself.
Let's see. Oh, it's a Christmas caster. Okay, good to know. So I have a +0 to all my rolls.
Oh yeah.
So that
How
was
many
eight.
of those legendary resistances do you got there?
4.
You might need to use all of them.
Can I? That's no nat ones.
Well, if they're under 10.
But
Or how
that's
much
a
damage do
lot,
you do?
That's a lot of 10s. Or under 10. Oh shit.
Let me be 3 and attack you.
It is not going to choose to use its legendary resistance, so it's going to drop the spell. And it is going to accept, because I'm not going to try and fish through those and figure out if it's actually worth it.
So it uses none.
It basically doesn't use any of its legendary resistances and loses its concentration, which means the illusionary dragon disappears, and so does the frighten effect.
You're saying that it had 2 concentrations up at the same time?
Yes, there's a reason for that.
Okay.
It's a
But
sorcerer.
it has many heads.
It does have many heads, you're right.
Yeah.
I will not give anything away until post session. All right. Sylvester, you shotgunned it. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
I'd like to come back from hell and continue the fight.
No.
I mean, if you got a way of coming up with
Ask
something.
Sylvester. No.
I sent my messages to you of what he's gonna try and do. If
I'll
one of
look at
those
him
ends
on
up
your
getting him out
turn.
of hell quickly, then that's fine.
Chester, you are up.
Get near that thing.
I'm no longer afraid. My time is now.
That's true.
Attack!
All right.
I use my first action to dash and charge.
All right, as you dash and charge through the doors, I will say is the sickening ray a continuous effect, or is it just a one-in hit? Once it hits, it's that's all.
That is fair. Where does the barrier end?
That's why I aimed it at the back of him, so he can run up to the front of this guy without being in it.
All right, yeah. So if you run around, you will. If you run in here, you will get hit most likely from it. If you go through the doorway, you have to vault into the room, which will take an acrobatics check.
You guys in the road to make an acrobatics check?
You know, I'm just giving him the options here. He can either do athletics or a run and jump, or he can do acrobatics to try and do a roll for it. Or jump.
Yeah, what I'm more worried is I'll be out of his spell, right? If I go in, I'll be fine.
If you go through the wall instead of going through the door. If
Then,
you go
yeah,
through that door,
I'll-
you're gonna get hit by the spell.
I'll acrobatics my way in. Yeah.
Okay, let's roll an acrobatics check. See what you get. Fuck, you can't even fail. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why I said you're asking the rogue to make an
You
acrobatics
get a
check.
plus 17. Jesus Christ. All
I
right.
have
Keep in mind.
plus 17 in 3 different things.
Yeah,
Don't try.
you jump in with a little bit of sparkliness coming out of your hands. You land clearly and cleanly. To anyone else, it'd be a textbook jump. To the very ignorant party members, none of them care.
I did a cool flip. Don't worry about it.
Cool flip.
Then I guess I will take my attack. Actually, I could. DM.
Yeah.
I would like an insight check from this creature for Panache.
Insight's wisdom.
I believe so.
Okay. That is a 22.
Well, sans my persuasion. So that's a 33.
Fuck you.
Okay, so Panache, on a success, which it is, a hostile creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against all targets, and cannot make any opportunity attacks.
Okay. It's going to use its legendary resistance and auto succeed that.
Okay, let's do it again then.
All right. It's going to auto succeed. I've got 4 of these. I'm going to I'll use all 4 right now.
Yeah, my job here is to burn those.
That's fair.
I'd be trying to help burn them, but I can't.
No, don't worry. Your turn's coming up. All right.
Well,
So
I'm
that's
just
2
hanging
of
out.
them. All right. That is the end of your turn,
It
then,
all-
Chester.
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions really that are actually useful here. No, don't.
Okay. Percival, as you find yourself in the domain of Moors, you look around. You see a large castle-like building that seems to have the sigil of a turkey on each of them with a blackened background. The castle walls themselves are made of this black stone-ish material. Lava seems to flow forth from the towers and the gates houses as a light source. It seems to just be... you don't see any creatures anywhere, though. What'd you like to do, Percival? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Did you hear everything I just said?
No, I got called away to make fun of my brother, which I will gladly take the opportunity to do real quick. What could you repeat?
I'm glad to hear that insulting your brother is more important than D&D. I said, as you land on the domain of Moors, you find yourself now standing in front of a large blackened stone castle with turkey banners, all with black and brown backgrounds on them. Lava flowing forth as light sources from each of the towers. The castle, from what you can tell, seems to be abandoned.
You know what? Let's see. Can I roll a history to see if I recognize this place from anywhere I might have read about?
That'll take one of your actions, but yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
Sure. I'm using lucky on that. Fuck that one. Specifically that one.
Uh-huh.
20. Okay, that's better.
There has not been a single mention ever of a stronghold that holds a turkey for a banner.
Well, that means I might be nowhere within the fucking reach of my employer. Do I have anything else I can do here?
You have one more action and your movement.
Let's see. Really wish I would have been able to do that, but that's not gonna help me here. Well, question: is it a ramp up or is it stairs?
It looks to be stairs going up to the castle gate itself with
I
a lava
can't
moat.
go up in my hamster ball.
You are correct. You will have to deactivate your wall of force.
Oh, it's not handicap accessible? That's so
No.
messed up.
Yeah, you'd think that
fucked up,
hell
bro.
they'd be handicap
It's fucked
accessible. Do I see anything other than that?
It's just a wasteland all around otherwise.
Well, it looks safe enough. I guess I'll deactivate my wall of force and walk in.
Okay. We will come back to you next turn. At the beginning of its turn, you hear another screech from below.
More bodies, no.
As this is round 4 now.
It is time limited.
You are correct. Okay. The turkey itself is going to go ahead and begin conjuring something. And it takes a little bit as it seems to be moving or bringing in a lot of magic from their surrounding area that you can physically see in the air. It does need to make a Constitution saving throw thanks to Sylvester. So let me... it's a saving throw, not a check. Correct, Sylvester? Just to make sure.
I believe so.
I'm going to assume, yeah, it makes sense. That is a 30.
And I'm gonna very carefully assume that succeeds.
Yeah, let me look. This Wolf's on mute, so I'll give him a sec, because he might be talking to someone important.
I don't think that fails.
I did not mean to be muted.
Oh, okay. No worries. I didn't want to interrupt you. I figured you were talking to your agent again, so I was like, okay, no issue.
I was like, yeah, motherfucker, it's a con save.
Okay. So it gets a 30.
What's up?
It rolled a 30.
Yeah, 30 super beats. Nothing happens.
All right. It's going to end its turn and use its second legendary action of 5 to go ahead and begin breathing out boiling gravy. This thick brown goo just seems to splash out. I need a dex save from everyone. Chester, you're at disadvantage due to being right next to it.
I think he'll be fine.
I do too. I'll
It's
be
a
honest.
19!
Fail?
Ah, shit.
Chester succeeded, but fucking Chester! Oh, you did fail.
Wait.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Don't
Don't
first
worry.
one succeeded.
I'll lucky the second one. Don't
Okay.
worry. 22.
That succeeds. Sylvester, what did you roll for your dex save?
Like a 13.
Yeah, that's a fail. Alright,
Yes.
so that'll be 32 points of fire damage, or it's halved if you succeeded, which is 32, it's 18.
16.
16.
Don't worry. I hide under its head while it shoots.
Listen, I get paid to
Alright.
do math for a living. I don't get paid to do D&D, so anybody who makes shit up or gets upset at my math, don't. Just let me know now. Alright, that's the end of its turn.
I passed my concentration check in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And as it ends its turn, Sylvester, you are up. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I just had to read something.
No, you're good.
Okay. So I did take that.
Mhm.
I just had to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Alright. I'm up. The hero arrives.
Wolf, I'm next to it. You have pack tactics. Advantage on all of it.
Shit.
Kick that!
Truly
Okay.
crit fishing.
You motherfucker.
It was all part of the plan, DM.
When I heard he was making a cobalt, I was like, anybody with range is gonna be so fucking happy.
So I'm going to use
Oh,
my
no.
bonus action
All right.
because Sickening Radiance is not as useful for me at this point. I'm going to lose concentration on that.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, cast Hex
Okay.
Oh no.
on the turkey.
Okay.
And then 8 Eldritch Blasts
Oh no.
with advantage.
Yay!
So Eldritch Blast number 1. Or, well, them number 1. Fucking no crits.
Okay.
We'll see if we crit. No.
Got a 1 in 10.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I did. I got 1.
All right. So you get 9 shots basically.
Yeah, so 9d10 plus 40 plus 9d6.
Oh no. You better roll really shit. Oh no. Oh no. I can't see your
Kill
rolls,
it.
which fucking sucks because my
Kill
the
it.
roll thing's
Kill it.
frozen.
Kill it.
No.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. So 81 plus 40. So 121.
You watch as the obliteration of just explosions magic shoots out of Sylvester the Kobold, and the turkey getting shot after shot blows up piece after piece, blasting it. The creature drops, and the body disappears, and you all watch as a single wisp of magic seems to float away for a moment. And Percival now has to deal with the fucking thing in its own domain.
God damn it! You know what? I can do this.
You have a little
you-
bit of time. Reforming takes time. You have a little bit.
Yeah, you do. I will be rolling its reforming. Alright. You kill the creature. We exit combat.
You're lucky I didn't get to that thing.
Yeah, no.
I
Crucibles in
run
hell.
downstairs.
Okay.
How many of the men are dead?
I assume they're dead.
There is one still living, and he is just looking around at his friends, scared shitless.
So are they dead or are they like...
As you look at them, their bodies look to be fine and in good shape, but it's like no one's home.
Gotcha.
Comatose. Got it.
I cast
Oh, no,
Spare the
skull.
Dying.
It does not do anything.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You do know
Attempt
the
number
runes
2.
are no longer glowing on any of the people, or any of the bodies, or the one living.
Oh, is the one living still not talking?
He's just bound and gagged currently, and he seems to be squirming about as you guys come down to the room and see him. You also, as you look around, now see the table of what I can only describe as if a serial killer had been chopping up bits of these things, of these young men and women, and leaving them out as hors d'oeuvres.
Hannibal Lecter's dinner table.
Yeah. There are different pieces of heli all across the table. As the
Hawken would love
So-
this.
I am... Like, my otherworldly patron is the Undying.
mhm.
I'm pretty fucking attuned with death.
Yes.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can use, like, my Defy Death ability or
Oh yeah.
Indestructible Life to
Sure.
bring these guys back?
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
Ah, fuck me.
That bad?
Can I have my familiar help me?
How bad did you roll?
Natural 3,
Oh.
so an 11.
You know, sure, why not?
Hey, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you realize their souls were sucked out of them. It's not
Yeah.
that they're dead. They were literally being swallowed up by that creature to revive its health. So it's not that the bodies are dead. There's just no soul there.
I'm trying not to say a bad joke.
The last one.
Mm-hmm.
I go up to him.
Okay.
Shh. It's okay. It's all right.
He starts squirming away from you, trying to get away as quickly as possible, not
I cast
succeeding.
Feeble Mind.
What?
Oh, okay. Well, he rolls a 5 because
Okay.
it's a con save, right?
So his
Oh, it's
intelligence,
intelligence. Oh, yeah, it's still 5.
charisma, and wisdom drop to 1.
I was gonna come persuade him.
Just intelligence and charisma.
Okay. So
He's brain dead.
He's brain dead now. All right.
So he's brain dead. Well, not brain dead. He's
feral.
just yeah.
And it's not permanent.
Boys, this
Yeah?
is how we found him, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like it to me.
What? Okay.
Isn't it?
To be fair,
Yes.
you know, if you tell us that, none of us saw the kids.
Awesome.
So like,
I
as
saw
far
a
as we
turkey.
know, yes, that is how we found the kid.
All right, cool. Let's bring this feral kid back.
All right. As you lot return to the original city where you gained the quest, the person greeting you gifts you each a just simple cloak made of what looks to be like a cheap lizard skin, and he explains to each of you that this will come in handy in the coming days, and to make sure you're wearing it under your armor just in case. It is his gift to you on top of the gold that he gives you, numbering in at 70,000 gold pieces, which you realize would have been 100 if you had managed to get the 3 other kids. But, prices were reduced due to the fact that you only found him.
Oh.
And
It's
couldn't
so
bring proof of the fate.
unfortunate they were dead by the time we got there.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
super. I mean, I get it. It happens.
And you lot complete your quest, never seeing Percival again, as he is now doing battle with the ancient lich turkey of Tiamat, known purely as Turkeymet, in the hell
I'm
9
finding
hells.
its phylactery, and I will take over this
I want you to
fucking
know,
plane of existence.
Percival did not go to Moors. You went to the 9 hells, a place not in my world or in my existence that is in traditional D&D.
You
In
went
some
to my-
multiverse where turkeys control the world, you are
Oh, wait,
fighting
Wolf-
Tiamat as a turkey.
He said it. He's in Wolf's world.
There you go.
And
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Percival will come back in Wolf's world.
And
Fucking
that's-
great as the king of hell. Here we go.
That is where we will end today's session. We thank you all for watching. I'm going to give them a little hint for the party as a thank you for participating and joining for what's going on in the world ending that we don't want on recording yet because, well, it would ruin the surprise for some people. So we thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys next time on Friday, hopefully, for one of Wolf's sessions, if not on Sunday for one of mine. Thank you all, and we will see you there.
And thus, the NPC
Oh
adventure,
no!
Cobalt